All right, Andre Iguodala says that Rasheed Wallace would be even better than Giannis Antetokounmpo in today's game. Now, I'm one of those guys that is a fan of yesterday's game, right? Huge fan of yesterday's game. Um, no doubt about it. Like the way the game was played, more so in the 80s than the 90s because, they made Jordan untouchable then. Like my haircut. When you get a white dog, ain't nothing but doggy hair everywhere, but I let my boy in the house. But yeah, I'm one of the people that like to flashback and say, "Well, this guy." We was talking about the other day in the sports group how people forgot how good young Antonio McDyess was. He was a 2010 guy. He was an ascending star, like he was going to be like one of the faces of the league at one point, coming out of Alabama, right? But I don't really agree with this statement, and I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all know I'm Detroit everything. You know what I'm saying? I love the Pistons and love everybody. Love them. But I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real with y'all though. But I'm gonna tell you why. And I've been a Rasheed Wallace fan. Even when he was in Portland, I was a Rasheed Wallace fan. You gotta know too that is a Rasheed Wallace is a Philadelphia native. So you can't forget that. Rasheed Wallace is a Philadelphia native. So, but it says, and Iguodala played in Philly too for a while. Former Sixer star Iguodala has a bold claim about Rasheed Wallace. He says Rasheed Wallace probably could have been a top five player in the league for a 10-year stretch. I agree, could have been though. He just chose I'll just do my thing over here. He was shooting half court shots, left handed, right handed. If Rasheed played in modern day basketball today, if he played in our league, he'd be a top five player. He'd be better than Giannis. And I love Giannis, right? So that was his quote, right? And people look at Rasheed Wallace numbers and they forget how good Rasheed was. And Rasheed, arguably could have been the best big fella behind Shaq, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan for most years, right? Made for all NBA team. But Rasheed, man, what's different between Rasheed and Giannis? He's way more talent skilled than Giannis. He's way more skilled for Giannis. You know, he way more skilled than Giannis. You heard him shoot left half court shots left handed and making them. You know, you know. But the difference was drive. You had to really make Rasheed Wallace mad for him to really turn it up. You know, you really had to. When she got mad, he started playing. He didn't really have that drive, bro. That's one thing about Giannis. What he makes up in skill, he makes when he lacks in skill, he makes up with drive, and he continues to get better. You know, that's the difference. You talking about every aspect of the game. Giannis might be faster than him, jump higher than him. He might do all those things, to be honest. But Rasheed Wallace better shooter. Maybe Giannis got him in the dribbling aspect of things, but Rasheed Wallace better shooter, better post player, better all around game, better post game. Better drop step, better whatever you need him. To me, might be a better defender. Honestly, I think he was a better defender. I don't care about what the awards say. He probably was a better defender. Honestly, if we just keep it real, he probably was a better defender. He probably was a better defender. What happened was, you know, what happened was he just didn't have the drive. If we being 100% honest, that man didn't have the drive. That man just he was hard. It was hard for him if he played balls to the wall 100%. This wouldn't be a conversation. He probably go down as one of the greatest big men of all time. Maybe right there with Tim Duncan, but he didn't have the drive. Look no less than the games. You know, that game in Portland when they let like Kobe and Shaq come back from like 45 down. He was on that team. She only took over when he got mad. That's the honest truth. She only took over when he got mad. You piss Sheed off, he'll start playing. That's the difference. Giannis played with he played with ferocity on a more consistent basis. You know, he plays with he plays with a burning drive on a more consistent basis. That's the difference. Skill for skill, she was a more skillful player. And Giannis is still building his legacy. He's still getting better. He's still learning to shoot the ball. He worked on his game every single day. But to say she, if he played today, she would be the perfect modern big for today. But he just didn't have a burning drive consistently to be great. Sorry. He had everything else. He just, it's like the perfect player. Kevin Durant literally got everything. He just don't have the leadership skills. There's no perfect player. Everybody got their downfall. And Rasheed Wallace just didn't have a drive, bro. Everything else, yeah. You put Giannis drive inside of Rasheed Wallace, man, it's probably the greatest basketball player ever. That's what separated Michael Jordan. A lot of people can run, jump, shoot, but Michael Jordan was obsessed with getting better. He was obsessed with winning. He was obsessed with working on his game. He was obsessed with that. He was obsessed with it. And Rasheed Wallace, man, he was the missing piece that we needed when he got here, but he never had that burning desire to win. And that was it. That's the real deal Holyfield. So no, I don't think if he played today, he would be better than Giannis, you know what I'm saying? But he would be the modern day big guys like him and um you know, you know, but he had the modern game to be like, Anthony Davis and all them dudes. He fit perfect. Him, Sam Perkins, guys like that, big country, you know. That's a fact. But they all fit today. But he didn't have a drive. He didn't have a motor. So that's just my opinion on it, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We'll live drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Check out Detroit Pistons top players for more videos like this. But that's my opinion. I disagree with Andre Iguodala. Skill wise, he was better, but he played today. No, he'd be more appreciated, but he just didn't. He lacked that drive. But other than that, man, appreciate the love, support, man. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all inside the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.